royalty plex. Your boy, you see next how that mag and shoddy work. Can't rid this smell with bath and body works. It's sad and probably worse. First the chroma spit. Wise guys do drive-bys and don't own a whip. Time come, divine sons need a song to rip. Thugs in harmony, cool, I got a bone to pick.
Vlogs, battles, music videos, interviews, and much more. Pushing the culture forward. No Mercy TV.
Yo, what's good, y'all? No Mercy, Trap New York shit. NoMercyTV.com. Y'all already know what time it is, man. OTR, Only the Real Battle League. Just had an event coming up. You feel me? They had Twork versus Prez Mafia on there. They had another interesting battle on there. Jinx Killer versus Dre Dennis, right? So apparently this was a battle brought to the league by Dre. You know, I'm assuming dude paid Dre Dennis and Dre chose to, you know, put the battle on this card so he can get on. Because I know how Dre work. You feel me? Dre, he always trying to get on the card with, like, the hitters, right? So a Twork versus Prez, which is two people he cool with, he going to try to make himself a part of that situation. And it's at no cost to him and probably no cost to the league because Jinx already probably paid him. So now he's just like, all right, what's the platform that we're going to do the battle on? Like, y'all watch Trap New York, Swave 7 versus KH. That was a battle that was brought to me. You feel me? KH had already handled the business with Swave. Swave hollered at me, yo, Mercy, we need a platform to do this battle. And we did the battle. I didn't have to come out of pocket for nothing. You feel me? I even helped shoot, like, the trailer footage and stuff like that. So those kind of situations happen all the time where the battle pay the other battler, and then they like, yo, what's the platform we gonna do it on? You feel what I'm saying? So that's regular in battle rap. The controversy going on right now is Lex Luthor from our battle. Y'all know I really don't care for Lex Luthor. That's you feel me? That's a whole nother story. But he basically puts out info on Jinx Killer that he actually got pedophile situation that he dealt with years back. I think it was in 2012, according to the article, where basically he sexually assaulted a 14-year-old. And he didn't go to court for it because he took a guilty plea. You feel me? He took a guilty plea. He pled out. So they dismissed one of the charges, right? So the charge being dismissed doesn't mean he didn't do what he was accused of. The charge was dismissed because he took a guilty plea. You know how the system go. If you don't make them use their resources to fight a court case, you gonna get less time. They're gonna drop certain charges and et cetera, et cetera. You feel me? This wasn't like, oh, shorty just didn't show up to court or she recanted her statement. No, he took a guilty plea. You take a guilty plea, you're gonna get less of time. You feel me? Certain charges might get dropped, et cetera, et cetera. So this is what happened, right? That doesn't mean he didn't do it. So I don't know why Poe, I believe his name is posting this screenshot of this one charge getting dismissed. You feel me? I don't know if he maybe doesn't have knowledge of, like, the court system and stuff like that, but that one charge being dismissed does not mean he didn't do it. You get what I'm saying? So he got to, Poe, you got to stop that. You feel me? You looking crazy out here. Now, Lex Luthor pushed this out, right? This dude gets mad because Lex Luthor didn't come to him first. I'll be the first to say it, and I don't even rock with son, but Lex don't owe you nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he don't owe you nothing he don't got no business with you. Y'all never did no events together from what I know. Y'all don't got no real rapport for real. You actually talking about, you said something on his tweet and he blocked you. Like, Lex do that to people who he really don't care about. You feel what I'm saying? Or don't know like that. You get what I'm saying? So, he don't owe you that to come to you with the information before. Now, if it's league owners who got an established rapport, like let's say it's B City from We Go Hard, and I know I see a car come out, he booked somebody that's a PDF or got some scrape charges or whatever the case is, right? I'ma holler at City directly. Why? Because that's my man. I really rock with City, so I'm gonna tell City like, yo, you might want to take Son off your card because he got XYZ going on. I'm gonna show him the paperwork and everything from my And what he do from there, he do from there. You get what I'm saying? But for somebody who don't know you, they don't owe that to you. You feel what I'm saying? So it's no reason for you to be upset. Now, the problem with your approach was that the first thing you did was, because you didn't like how Lex Luthor approached it, you went on Twitter crashing out looking crazy. You look stupid posting that screenshot of the charge being dismissed, trying to act like, oh, he's not this, when in all actuality, he is. If you read the article, it tells you he pled out. You feel me? So how can you post that screenshot as like a defense? You feel me? Like, if you want to defend yourself, cool, but don't post that screenshot with the one charge being dismissed and then completely conveniently overlook the others that are there. You feel me? Like, y'all can't be doing that. Y'all can't be selective of how y'all choose to handle this kind of information. You feel me? You can't just look at the one charge that got dismissed. In the article, it tells you the other charges that he has. You feel what I'm saying? And if y'all hear any noise in the background, that's my son. You feel me? Like, this is why I can't blog a lot, because my son just be wilding. He's just a happy-go-lucky kid, and he be all running around here making noises and dropping stuff and stuff like that. So yeah, if y'all wonder why I don't be blogging like that, that's part of the reason why. I don't want his noise to interrupt me, you know, doing what I got to do on here. But yeah, like, he's getting mad. He's mad because, you know, of how Lex approach it. Now, I'm gonna tell you like this, right? Me being a league owner, right? I never been in that position before. You feel me? I never had nobody that was booked on a trap card and then some info like that came out and I had to, you know, really wild out. But what you should have did was, first thing you do, you see Lex put that information out, right? If you want to put something out for the brand, in the meantime, yo, we going to investigate, we going to look into it, and then we going to make our decision from there. Just be patient with us. We got y'all. We going to do our due diligence. We going to talk to the artists, and people tend to lie, so you also going to do your own due diligence, look into the case yourself, and figure out what's what, right? You're going to do all that before you respond publicly, for real, for real. You feel me? Talk to the artist. Yo, what's XYZ? Me, I see something like this, I'm telling bro straight up, like, yo, you're not battling on this card, because this is, you actually did this. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter that one charge got dismissed. You pled guilty to the situation. You did it. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. So you getting the boot off the card. I'm going to highlight the opponent as well, so the opponent knows what's going on. Yo, your man is a XYZ. He can't battle here. We not representing that, et cetera, et cetera. Like, and then that's that. And then you hit the public. Yo, we've decided to cancel this particular battle. Moving forward, we not rocking with nobody that got this kind of situation going on. Respectfully, we moving on from that battle. You get what I'm saying? It's not a big battle to lose. You know, Dre, don't feel like I'm taking a stray at you. But that's not a big battle to lose. You got Twork and Prez on the card. You need that. You feel me? That battle was hinging on you making the right moves with this situation. And guess what? You crashed out. You looked stupid on Twitter with the stuff that you was posting, and now you lost your main event. Now, had you moved the proper way, you probably wouldn't have lost that battle. But because of how it looks in the public, and then you damn near defending it, now they already canceling Son. They trying to cancel you too, because of your tweets. You get what I'm saying? So y'all new league owners that come into this shit, y'all gotta understand how to play this when these controversies happen. You feel me? Like, I understand sometimes y'all might be new, y'all might not have never been through no like real internet controversy or whatever the case is. You know, we're not media trained, so we don't always know how to go about it when these situations arise. But if you're a stand-up individual, you really don't need no media training, because this how it go. You feel me? Somebody tell you, yo, Son is hot. You look into it yourself. Is Son hot? Oh, then we not rocking with that. End the story. Don't touch. Don't touch my camera. I ain't want to stop the blog and all that. But, yeah, you just you just dub it. Like, that's all you got to do. But when you go on Twitter putting on the show that you put on, you jumping in your feelings because you feel like Lexx owe you something. When he really don't. If you got your personal feelings towards Lexx, that's one thing. But this man that's battling on your card, having those kind of charges on your name, you need to be more worried about that. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't really bang with Lexx, so I would never defend that motherfucker. You feel me? But in this situation, he don't owe you nothing. Lexx did what Lexx do. This is the type of shit Lexx do. This is why people don't really rock with him, because he just jump out the window with shit sometimes. You feel me? Lexx don't really have no tact. He just does, he sees some shit and he just goes. You feel me? Sometimes he got the wrong people. He learned that the hard way, fucking with me. You feel me? But I don't have them kind of charges on my back. You get what I'm saying? So it just so happens with this situation, he seen what it was. He got on Angry Fan. He explained the story. They knew something from before. So when he popped back up, which I don't know too much about that, because Lexx, that looks crazy that, you knew this guy before, people were still battling him, and he was still going to other events or whatever the case is. Like, that looks crazy in itself. You feel me? But we're not going to detract from the main point, which is, only the real. But overall, y'all got to stop gatekeeping people like this. You feel what I'm saying? Like, once y'all see these kind of people got these kind of charges on their jacket, pack them up. You feel what I'm saying? So, Poe, you basically moved wrong in this situation. You know what I mean? Listen, I'ma keep it funky, because you lost the Prez and Twork battle, right? Based on explanations, I wouldn't be surprised if Prez, cause I know Prez cool with Dre Dennis, so I wouldn't be surprised if Prez knew what was up and then tried to, you know what I mean? Yo, let me get that, for whatever the situation is, right? Yo, let me get that. And then knowing that this shit about to go left, so let me secure my bag before shit fall apart. You feel what I'm saying there? It is what it is. But, hey, you lost the main event battle, and now you have to push the event back to November. To November, you have to push this event back down, like all the way to the end of the year. You feel what I'm saying? So, hopefully that'll give you enough time to calm down, to get your bearings, and, to probably learn a little more about the sport. Talk to some people, understand, because both of these interviews, the Uncle, the 15 Minutes of Fame shit, the Angry Fan shit, this is all you and your feelings. There's no accountability there. There's nothing stand up that you doing. Like, it's nothing. It's just a whole bunch of feelings, and you mad at everybody. Nobody in this culture owe you nothing, man. We barely know who you are. And what's the crazy thing? The only reason you even get in those interviews is because of the controversy surrounding it. Which is what some people will say is the problem with media, because I don't think none of these outlets was promoting your event prior to that. I could be wrong. I didn't see, so, I don't want to just put that out there, but I don't know if these same outlets was promoting your event before all this shit started going on, so it's just crazy. Sometimes you got to understand what's going on yourself as a league owner. You got to look at the lay of the land. It's like, yo, did you reach out to these people before to help get promo on your event or anything like that? Like, because now you just looking like a fool. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm telling you right now, if that November card don't got a battle as big as that Jerzey Twork and Prez shit, like, nobody's gonna care. You get what I'm saying? And that's just, keep it in 100 with you. Like, you have to do better at learning how to manage controversy going forward. You feel what I'm saying? Like, everybody, this don't happen to everybody, so I understand, but it happened. You get what I'm saying? And you just totally moved wrong. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just my thoughts on that, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I was watching all that shit, and I'm like, yo, son is doing everything wrong. Like, you ever see a situation going on? Like, you ever see a movie, and a character is making, like, every bad decision possible, and you're just like, Like, remember Hitman versus Arsenal? He like, yo, in my head, I started coaching him. Like, you start doing that when somebody's just doing a whole bunch of wild shit that you like, no, don't do that. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Do this. Like, that's how I'm in my head looking at this whole situation. I'm like, yo, Sonny's just really crashing out. He defending the dude. He like, it just looks crazy. It just looks crazy. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'll at y'all soon. Y'all already know what time it is, man. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. I'll talk to y'all. Bow. Hit that subscribe button too.